I sure don't know.
More and more people are losing their families.
The castles?
Let's begin.
Yes. Hmm? Yes. Right. Hmm?
Yes.
Yes. Listen.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go. Louis Boo is the rock that eats the world. And must be destroyed. Show him no mercy.
We're going to flood the castle as planned.
Let's get serious.
It's an ambitious task. We'll have to work quickly, and without any mistakes. But I know we can do this.
We advance.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Only content to attack when the numbers favor them. I will put them down myself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You won't get away from me! Archers! Arrows at the ready! Loose!
After my other eye now. Very well. It's about time I showed you my gratitude for my left eye.
Gotta be quicker. Turn the table. All my might. Slain the enemy officer! That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might!
The enemy officer
Now we can really show them what we're made of.
Wait before me. Behold the greatest warrior in all the world. It's time to advance.
It's Louis Boo! So this is what a true warrior looks like! What? Lord Louis Boo has left the castle? I suppose it was foolish to think we... What? Control him! The battlefield will fall into chaos, leaving any number of chances to turn the tide. This battle isn't decided just yet! Oh my life!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm starting to get fatigued. At this rate. We must find a way to overcome this situation. They're looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
The gates will not open for as long as I stand. Knock on them if you wish. All that awaits is your death.
Is that all you've got? Pathetic. Next warrior! It's time to advance. We end this here.
Can't take it anymore. Retreat! Retreat!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Who's my next victim?
Got this.
Start the advance!
Let's get serious.
Are you even trying? Come on! What are you afraid of?
He's a monster.
The enemy
Is
officer
there no one here who can match me? Does Cao Cao only fill his ranks with spineless peons?
It's hopeless to face that demon head on. We should focus on the floodgates. We have infiltrated the floodgates. Now we can put our plan in motion.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this!
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat. We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here. That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might. We're ready to destroy this dam. On to the next one. Take that. Take that. Such incredible skill.
The enemy
I cannot
officer
tear my eyes
has been
away.
defeated.
I was too weak for the task. As the defeated, I have little choice but to put my life in your hands.
The enemy officer
We stand no chance!
I'd rather surrender to Lord Cao Cao than die here. Open the gates. Let his men
The
in.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Expecting defectors. We need to rethink our next move. There must be a way.
Our part is done once the enemy officer has been defeated. We can join the assault on the castle.
The gates have been destroyed? I must get back to the castle, now!
The enemy officer
A true
has been
warrior of the
defeated.
Three Kingdoms. I wonder sometimes if you are truly human.
Can't the enemy do better than that?
Chen Gong, I trust you can handle this. Though even if you are defeated, they will have to face me.
Louis Wu has
Our
chosen
enemies
to
fell
stay
to my
deep within the
incredible
castle. We should use this time to drive back the enemy and corner him.
Here's to my gotta be quicker than that. The time is right.
This land belongs to me.
Reached its apex.
The enemy officer.
Nothing can make me
been
prouder
defeated.
or more grateful.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated. Officer, keep doing what you do.
You forced Lord Chen Liao into retreat. You truly are a commendable foe. But as long as we have Lord Louis Bu,
we still have hope. Our faith in the mightiest warrior who ever lived will see us through this battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
You know my prowess. Feel my take that. Got this. Now. I just wasn't ready.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my cunning, here I am. No, just you watch, Lord Louis Bu.
I'm not done yet!
Gong has been defeated? I see. Then have the troops gather on me.
It's time to put an end to Louis Bu's rampage. I entrust you, my elite forces, with this great task. We must be ready for incoming enemy reinforcements. We will rejoin you once they are dealt with.
So in the end, I am the only one left standing. Still, I am more than enough. All shall kneel before my might. the might of a warrior who stands above all!
The only way to take down a demon is with brute force. I'm counting on you.
Despicably strong, stubborn wretch. Let's finish him already! Bear witness to my
Battle to get my blood pumping. One of us dies here today. Now you will learn what it means to fight the world's greatest warrior. Not bad. Worthy of standing before me at least.
very bad. Gotta be quicker than this.
Dazzled, like a child, flailing their tiny wheel ends.
Very nice. Gotta be quicker. Let's get serious. Take that. You'll accept it.
You'll accept this nation.
Surely you are not spent yet. Now it's my turn.
It's over. So soon.
When you become desperate, it will have no effect on me.
Gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker. Take this. Now.
This is proof of my superiority!
Quicker.
You're finished!
See you. Take that! Gotta be quicker. Time to act.
Ready yourself! You're finished!
What is this? Take that! Take that! Disappear!
Good. I expected as much from you. Be proud of your strength, but there are so few who can fare this well against me. Now I shall allow you to bear witness to the entirety of my might. have you now! Ready yourself! This is the strength of a true warrior!
Let's get serious.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
Never be defeated. Never. It is I who am the strongest. You're finished.
What? Got this.
Strength fails me.
Let's get serious. Take that. Got this.
You're finished.
You gotta be quicker. Time to act. Let's get serious. See you. Do that.
Take this.
Time to act. Gotta be quicker. Head in.
Ready up.
All my might.
How could I lose? Sky Piercer feels heavy in my hands. My body is losing strength by the moment.
Our time has finally come. Well done for making it this far. But there is nothing more dangerous than a wounded beast. We shall need to hunt together to take him down.
Damn pests!
It is done. How would you have me?
I was taken with Lord Louis Bu's strength. I fought on battlefield after battlefield, hoping I might die a warrior's death, an honor Lord Cao Cao denied me. I hear that it was you who plead
The loss of a war.
Louis Bu has been defeated, and Yuan Shu's power is waning. Clearly, this leaves Yuan Shao in Ji Province as our greatest threat.
It's said that he has finally prevailed over Gong Sung Zun, and so now controls all 4 of Hebei's provinces. That makes his faction the most powerful in the land. There is no doubt what he will seek to do next.
Gain control over the Emperor.
We have also been preparing for a final confrontation, but we are hopelessly outmatched. If we make one false move, they'll overwhelm us with their superior numbers.
Oh? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Saying that we will be overwhelmed if we make a false move suggests that you believe we have a chance of winning.
Lord Goja.
I agree with you. No matter how strong Yuan Shao may be, there is a road to victory.
I'm glad you think so, but could you explain what that road is?
Essentially, it comes down to the difference between Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao insists on finding the ideal solutions to problems, and so he is overly cautious. Of course, that can also be a good thing. In times of peace, it might make him a wise ruler. But in these chaotic times, I believe decisiveness is more valuable than prudence. And most crucial of all, Yuan Shao is known to disfavor those who point out a flaw like that in someone leading such a vast army is bound to create discord.
A fair point. So, are you suggesting he isn't worth worrying about?
I wouldn't go that far, but I do believe there is a more dangerous enemy out there.
You mean Liu Bei?
Lord Cao Cao has a fondness for him, so I shall say no more.
What is Liu Bei like? You were with him for a long time. I'd like to know more about him. So all the stories say, but it is folly to help anyone and everyone. A man with no backbone is unworthy of our trust. Cao Cao seems to think Liu Bei is capable of great things. If he is indeed comparable to Cao Cao, then we must crush him before he gains strength. And if he becomes a heartless monster like Louis Bu, all the more reason to destroy him. Frankly speaking, no. I have to assume that he may be planning something. I heard that while he and Cao Cao dined together the other day, a crash of thunder took him by such surprise that he dropped his chopsticks. And this man is meant to be destined for greatness. Of course I would be suspicious, but at least I now know that you think highly of him. I suppose I'll have to decide his worth for myself.
Nothing has changed since
Well, His Majesty might not... Lord Zuluan has a discerning...
There you are. I had a feeling you'd be around here, and I was right. I knew you'd be glad to see me. I've been wanting to talk more. We've known each other since before we started serving Lord Cao Cao, so I figured it'd be good to deepen our friendship. Then it's decided. Let's have each other's backs from here on out, even when things get difficult. Anyway, both you and I have changed since we first met, haven't we? Especially since we met Lord Cao Cao. That man takes anyone under his wing. It doesn't matter if you're suspicious or if you try to entrap him. And we probably wouldn't be talking like this if we weren't both working for him. Right? If we had met as enemies, it would have been different. And working under Lord Cao Cao is pretty good, don't you think? He doesn't let emotion influence who he trusts. He leaves the past in the past, and all he considers is whether you fit into the future he dreams of. That's why I can propose ideas and speak my mind without worrying about the petty stuff. Besides, the tacticians around here are all just as quirky as I am. I can't help but look forward to each strategy meeting. Such entertaining times, you know? It really was. I wish I had known that when you and I first met. I don't have much in the way of personal ambition. In fact, I'm much more interested in making a path for someone else to achieve their goals. And that someone? Well, I was hoping it could be you. So, how about we remain friends from here on out? When you agree so readily, that makes me suspicious. It kind of makes me want to interrogate you. You know, something always felt different about you. But now I think I know why. I see hope in you. The deep color of the sky you see right before the end of a long, dark night. That's what's in your eyes. But there's more to it than that now. Anyway, no need to think too hard about it. Let's just continue to get along.
Listen. Yes.
This town has...
Officer has been defeated. Let's go. Yeah.
There we go! All my might! Bring them down. Into here! Under that!
officer has been defeated.
I thank you.
Oh. As expected, only you would be able to corner me undetected like that. But I know you mean me no harm. It's just that I was deep in thought for a moment there. You're as insightful as always. I'm glad we were able to meet here. There's a little matter I wish to discuss with you if you have a moment. Thank you. I knew I could count on your kindness. That's exactly why I feel I can confide in you. After facing defeat in Xiapi, I prepared myself for my inevitable execution. I believed the blade of Lord Louis Bu should decay along with him, and I promised that I would ensure Lord Louis Bu was punished in the afterlife. Despite my conviction, Lord Cao Cao tried to convince me otherwise. He said he could not understand why a self-professed blade would choose to succumb to rust. He asked me to join him and said, "On the path before me lies what you seek." So you understand what he meant. I have yet to grasp the meaning of Lord Cao Cao's words. I was content to simply be a weapon for whomever I served. I sought nothing more than that. That is why I cannot understand. Lord Cao Cao seems to know what I seek. But I cannot even fathom what it is that we are walking towards together. Perhaps I must change under Lord Cao Cao's command. But I don't even know where to begin. You're right. There is no need to rush for an answer. Thank you. Talking with you always calms me and gives my mind clarity. I will continue to serve Lord Cao Cao as best I can, and continue to believe there is something waiting for me in the future. I was fortunate to have friends like Lord Guan Yu, to have training partners like Lord Shu Huang, to have advisors like Lord Xiahou Dun, military strategist, and of course, you. There are many people from whom I can learn a great deal. There's not even a moment in which rust can form on this blade. And through further study, I'm sure to find the answer I seek.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to it.
I'm in your debt.
What does peace even look like?
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Even with such an eminent family, not many people can read and write. If you...
Let's go. Got this. We provide backup. Onward to join our allies. I see you. Begin the advance.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Way to stick it to them! For me to let loose! March!
Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough.
Infested.
All right. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
Sacred protect us.
You'll see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance!
All my might. Looking rough. This'll do. Defeat. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. Let's get serious.
How's this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To victory! Way to stick it to them! And for me to let loose!
Opening!
Admit defeat!
This'll do. Opening.
Curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance. Hopelessly weak.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough.
You're done!
This'll do. This'll do. Now, let's get serious.
I'll go after it. The damned rampage stops now! Let's march!
I see you.
You're done!
That. This'll do. Now. Whoa. With all my might. Whoa. Sacred protect.
You'll keep me amused, I hope. Obliterate you!
This'll do. This'll do. Now. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We must push harder. The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do. Looking rough. Whoa.
You're done!
This'll do.
You're done!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule. More and more people are losing their families.
This'll do.
Now is the time for forward momentum. Come, onward!
Opening!
March forward!
Looking rough. Let's go.
Sacred protection.
Let's go. This'll do.
Sacred protection.
Looking rough. This'll do. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. This'll do. This'll do. There we go. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker. Time to act. Looking rough. There we go. Whoa. Turn the table. All my might. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. There we go. Whoa. Easy. That.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might.
Looking rough. I see you.
There we go.
The lead tables. officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough. Looking rough. Got you! Time to attack! Whoa! Time to act! Whoa! Time to attack! Time to act! Time to act! Bring them down. Take that! Take this! Time to attack! Time to act. All my life! Chaos turret. Now. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share.
Let's go.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
Time to act.
Amazing! You are a swift
The
and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated. Let's go.
Halt! We must assess the situation.
Time to attack.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush.
Now. Time to act. Looking rough. Time to attack. All my might. You bastard. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named... The Yellow Turban surrendered to...
Lord Zuluan has it as...
Are you certain, Lord Cao Cao?
I urge you to wait. Giving Liu Bei an army to command is akin to letting a sleeping dragon roam free. The danger cannot be ignored.
Yes, Liu Bei is a dangerous man. Once he gains strength, he will eventually come to stand in our way. And that is precisely why we cannot leave him in Shu City.
Do you mean...
There is a rumor going around. Unsubstantiated, but troubling.
Now I see. Thank you.
Sir!
Ah, what perfect timing. There is something I wanted you to hear before anyone else. It appears there is a plan in motion to assassinate Lord Cao Cao.
Strength invariably arouses spite. We merely need to know in whom. It appears this plan is coming together under the name of His Majesty.
The threat is too serious to ignore. I managed to capture and interrogate a few of the schemers, and they all named Liu Bei as a collaborator.
I know it must be difficult to believe, especially given how close you two are, but that means that you, of all people, should know what Liu Bei is like. He cannot help but respond to the cries of those in need, and given your reaction, it seems we were right. You are not part of their plot. Do forgive us for testing your loyalty in such a way. We're all glad your name has been cleared.
Whether intentional or not, Liu Bei has long been plagued by unsettling rumors. And now this. Lord Cao Cao dismissed Liu Bei under the guise of defeating Yuan Shu.
I am sure Liu Bei has realized as much. It is unlikely he will return to Shu, and so our war with him. This may be difficult for you, but we ask that you be ready.
So, Liu Bei has chosen Shi province. Yuan Shu of Shouchen has already fallen. Then our next opponent will be either Yuan Shao or Liu Bei. We should focus on defeating Yuan Shao and gaining control of Hubei. Before we battle Yuan Shao, I would advise first reining in Liu Bei.
Liu Bei's forces are small, which makes them quick. While Yuan Shao has your focus, he may strike you from behind. Containing Liu Bei before a battle with Yuan Shao is a viable strategy, especially if we wish to weed out uncertainty.
Then we will attack Xiapi to shake Liu Bei from his seat. I trust you all to see to it that the castle is taken.
Lords Guan Yu and Zhang Fei are amazing.
The castles...
Let's begin.
Yes. I agree.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go. Conquer Xiapi and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. Be expedient. Have no mercy.
Got this.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head-on.
Has been defeated.
Xiapi Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flood it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the events.
The enemy officer.
The enemy is targeting the floodgates then. I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family is within the castle walls after all.
The enemy
Just
officer
have to believe our
has been
allies can
defeated.
handle it themselves.
Let's get serious.
The floodgates are heavily defended. The enemy was even being used in an attack.
This territory is out. The enemy officer
unbeatable.
has been defeated.
Such unyielding spirits. A formidable foe. With his indomitable vigor and his refined sword.
The enemy officer
Lord Guan Yu's strength knows no equal this day.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, Guan Yu. I've managed to get some reinforcements from Lord Yuan Shao. How's this? We caught them unprepared! Now we can strike.
The enemy
back
officer
against Cao Cao.
has been defeated.
Forward march!
Liu Bei! Under Zhang Fei! My brother! Now it's time for a counterattack!
We have overcome our disadvantage. Even so, this is hardly a satisfying position.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
He's here too. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
Take this. March forward. Got this.
So my brother was the target all along.
The floodgates, or Liu Bei, Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction,
The enemy
we can force
officer
him to decide.
has been defeated.
This will draw Guan Yu away from the castle gates. With such a cunning plan, we can use their oath of brotherhood against them.
If the floodgates are taken, the castle will be bound to fall. The defense of the castle is in your hands. I will lead a sortie to drive the enemy back from the floodgates. Advance now!
The enemy officer
I will
has
not
been
allow
defeated.
your plans to come to fruition. By my own blade, I will cut down anyone who dares attack.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good.
It worked. Now is our chance to take Xiapi Castle.
We must find a way to overcome this situation.
One more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You sure know how to fight. Such incredible skill. I cannot tear my eyes away from you.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
When things got tough, I thought of you. And now you're here. Oh, crazy.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I am ready.
Battle's turned in our favor.
Let's push on through to victory.
No choice but to retreat.
Take that.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Such tremendous skill. I cannot ease up even for a moment.
Prepare yourself, Liu Bei. Today I will strike you down and end the misfortune you have caused.
We saw this victory before it even happened. We saw this victory before it even happened. Let's get serious. Take that. All my might. Looking rough. Punch attack. What? Enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
The foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled.
I cannot afford to fall here. Child's play.
This is the best they can offer. We'll soon prevail.
Reporting! Cao Cao's forces are inside Xiapi Castle! Lord Guan Yu, you must return to the castle!
So the attack of the floodgates was a diversion. I cannot allow this. I must return to the castle quickly.
It appears they've noticed our subterfuge. Hurry! Take control of the castle.
Put me on your back foot.
This isn't good.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The castle still ours? Hang on, brave defenders. I am coming.
Got this!
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back.
Well done! Most impressive.
Unprepared. How careless to fall for the enemy's trickery. By this blade, I shall make amends for my blunder.
Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act, while Guan Yu is on the back foot.
It's no easy thing to defy Lord Cao Cao. We must flee, regroup, and gather our strength. Forgive me. Guan Yu.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll finish this another day.
I place my trust in my sworn brothers. Now, I shall do whatever is necessary.
Bear witness to my power.
My sworn brother entrusted me
The enemy
with the
officer
castle's defense.
has been defeated.
So I will fight to my dying breath, even if I am the last man standing. I shall not fall. I shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land I have sworn to defend.
You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. You felt it right from the beginning.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotcha! My steel!
Concentrate.
Such incredible strength. He has fought our forces non-stop. But still he stands. His will unbroken.
Fantastic display. You should be proud of what you've accomplished.
No! You fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken. Not while life still flickers within me. Such spirit.
Lord Guan Yu! The castle has already fallen! Surrender at once!
Never! I shall fight to my last breath!
You would dishonor yourself. Out of stubborn pride? Breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together? Defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you? Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from...
So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice, leaving him unable to act upon the sudden changes of war.
Making the safe choice isn't always a bad thing, but it's hardly a strategy befitting the times. Being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser choice.
Yuan Shao's lordly decision to always pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
More and more people are losing their families.
What does peace even look like?
More customers always show up whenever Lord... Pardon me a moment.
Officer has been defeated. This territory has now pushed harder. Now, let's get serious. Bear witness to my... The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Let's give it to them.
I've been waiting for this. enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Thank you.
How's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here? No holding back, am I right? Good to see we can count on you. In any case, you're doing a fine job leading this band of ruffians. We may have our disagreements at times, but I got a feeling that you'll do fine. You were picked out by Lord Cao Cao himself after... Oh, almost forgot. I've good news for you. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talents to transporting provisions? Well, I think I've really found my calling there. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we can send provisions throughout the land with ease. We won't have to worry about plundering or getting sacked. We'd be one step closer to his vision. I've been trying to figure out what I could do. But I think it's finally coming together. Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't have come this far without you. Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish, and I see everything in a new light. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you. Well, let's keep giving the world something to be amazed at. Should be easy enough for the two of us.
The Yellow Turban surrendered to Lord Cao Cao.
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair. It's a familiar sight. Cao Cao loses all restraint when he encounters talent. But he's a true hero now, trying to rule over the realm. And a great hero becoming overzealous over a single officer is a... I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing. Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guan Yu? Oh, I see. Guan Yu is a man of integrity. I imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side, but it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over. So even you cannot think of a way to bring him over to our side. If he wishes to return to Liu Bei no matter what, then perhaps we must make sure that is no longer an option. Before anything else, I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly.
He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break. That is not the issue. My loyalty is with Liu Bei. Simple as that. Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute, who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Lord Guan Yu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
He's just